Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2015. I guess I don't have to say the 20 anymore, do I? Because according to their game, it's Farming Simulator 15. But anyway, we are back, and it's new morning for me. I stayed up late last night and did, I don't know, half a dozen, seemed like, episodes, and was getting kind of tired and rambly, which probably isn't a good thing. But we won't go there. Today's a new day. We'll start afresh. Where did we leave off? With dirty equipment. Let's see. We've got... Alright, let's get the seeder going again. We bought these two new fields, and we were in the process of seeding. So we'll continue on with that. And I'm looking, it looks like you need probably about $100,500, maybe $150,000, something like that, to get started in the forestry. I'm kind of estimating, and so I'm going to work towards that if I can get some money put ahead. And let's see, because you need a minimum, you need a chainsaw. There's $1,000 to get started. I mean, you're not going to start off with the very best equipment, so you need the chainsaw. You're going to need the planter. You're going to need a way to haul the logs, so you need that trailer. You're going to need a piece of equipment to pick the logs up and put them on the trailer after you've cut them down, and to recycle, you're going to have a stump cutter. So yeah, there's quite a bit of equipment you're going to need to be able to harvest, plant and harvest trees. So that's going to take, I roughly estimated about $150,000 or so. So we'll work towards that. What else were we doing? These guys were all done, so I think it's just a matter of seeding and fertilizing. So where were we selling this stuff? This is wheat. Were we selling wheat? This is from our harvest, isn't it? Okay, so where was the best price for wheat? Let's take a look. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. 426. We've got 644, 588, 661 is the best. We were going to the windmill. Now I remember. Okay, and I just don't remember where the windmill's at. The windmill was way up north. Way up north, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was west, straight across. All right, so let's turn around. Walk this way. So I hope you're all having fun playing this game if you have it. If you don't have it, I hope you're having fun watching it. It's been fun playing it. I just want to do everything. I want to do everything. There's getting to be a few mods out there. At the time of this recording, I will have looked at mods and actually downloaded some and tried out a map or two. Just to see what's coming out there. Learning my way around this map. I still haven't got the harvesting of trees figured out for sure. If I'm not mistaken, and I very well could be, in the United States we do have tree farms. We have tree nurseries. That's not what this is, but we do have tree farms, and the most common one is for Christmas trees. And it's just like any other crop. They'll go out and plant trees And so they have Christmas trees in all stages of growth, and they harvest them and sell them and replant. And so there'll be segments. I mean, it takes time for a tree to grow. It's not like wheat and barley and stuff like that. It takes a lot more time. So these farms will plant year one. They'll plant a plot, and then they'll plant another plot. So they've got different years growth. So they may have, you know, a plot that has 5-year-old trees on it, a plot that has 4-year-old trees on it, a plot that has 3-year-old trees on it. And each year they'll move to the plot that has the trees that are ready to harvest, and they replant, and then they go to the next plot that's ready, so that they've always got Christmas trees available. So I'm thinking that that's what we would do in this game, is to treat it like a crop. Buy a plot of land, plant the trees, wait for them to grow, harvest them. I'm not quite sure how long it'll take for the trees to grow, but I'm pretty sure it's not overnight. There is a wood chipper. I'm not entirely sure what you do with that. It would seem like if you were going to cut trees, you would sell them in logs to a lumber yard. I don't know why you'd want to cut them into wood chips, but I don't know. We'll find out. That's all new part of the game. I think it's kind of curious, these tractors and trailers and trucks. If you're on a hill, they look like they're going to roll off the hill, but there's no parking brake to set that I know of. You know, it seems like such a trivial and frivolous thing, but I so want to get the power washer to keep my equipment clean. But I just can't justify $4,000 to buy the thing, because I need that money for more important things. Oh, that's going to be a jump. I tell you what, I might buy myself one for Christmas. What do you think about that? Ooh, I never noticed the waterfall over there before. That's cool. Let's go take a look at that. I've been looking at mods. I found a money mod. You're going to know all this before this episode comes out, because this is episode 8. By the time this comes out, I will have already had a video out showing you a new map and, you know, talking about some of the mods that are out there. And of course, by the time this one is uploaded, there's probably going to be dozens of more new mods. I just wanted to look at this waterfall. Oh, a bridge that I just hit. Alright, look at that. Pretty cool. I don't see any fish though. I want to go fishing off this bridge. Oh, there's a little dock over there. I wonder what that building is. What's it say on the map? Doesn't say. Ah, pretty cool. Alright, so I'm kind of lost now though. If I go up this hill, I think I can come back. 30% grade, it says. Wow. That's pretty steep. Will this tractor do it? Come on. You can do it. So, I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Wonder what's up here anyway. A little farmhouse or something? I'm lost. Is that the road up there? What's up there? What is up there? I hope my tractor doesn't roll back down the hill. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Not really. This reminds me of traveling with my wife. I know I've told this story before. My wife always gets mad because I never ask for instructions. I always get directions, and I always get lost. And one year I finally said something about it. I said, look, you give me a hard time all the time because I won't stop and ask for directions. But every time we've got lost, we found some real cool places we would have never known existed if I hadn't have got lost and took a wrong turn or something. And that's true. We found really nice restaurants. We found, beautiful things to see and do just because I got lost. And generally, if I'm going someplace, particular, like if I'm going to a wedding or if I'm going someplace that's time sensitive where I've only got, short time to get there and, then I get there. I don't get lost. I'm talking about when you're on vacation and you're not really following a clock. Don't have to be any place in particular at any particular time. That's what I'm talking about. You get lost and, relax. Don't get uptight. Because, I'm lost right now. Is that the windmill? Yep. All right. We found our way back to the windmill. I like these new grates that you can see down in better than the ones in 2013. What I meant by that is you can see better into them than you could. You can kind of see into the ones on 2013, but not as well. So we're up to 22,000 on this harvest. I do have a couple of mods installed. I installed a couple from the official website, and I installed a money mod just to see if it worked, and it does. I was on a test world this morning and gave myself a couple $1 million because I wanted to look at some of the equipment. I wanted to try out the pressure washer, see how it worked. Works really well. And I just wanted to look at some of the equipment. I wanted to learn how the chainsaws work. So I gave myself a couple $1 million and played around a little bit on the Westbridge Hills map. Where am I going? I'll tell you what, I messed around with the New Holland harvester. Now, how much did I get? 41? I guess 41% is worth driving to the windmill. Yeah, what I did was I downloaded a bunch of this equipment just to look at it. A little disappointed. There is no Star Trek Enterprise in the mowing section. There's only a couple of mowers. Nothing big. A little disappointed, but that's the way it is. But I did download this harvester. Where was it at here? Is this it? Yeah, this is it. This one here. I downloaded it. It is sweet. Very nice. And it comes with a huge header. This header right here. 45-foot header. It's very nice. And let's see, as far as tractors go, there's a New Holland. This one here is articulated, and I think the Steiger or the Case Quadratrack is articulated. Then you got this one that's got the smart tracks on the back. You got the Magnum 380. Now these are powerhouse. These are powerhouse tractors. They're a little bit smaller, of course, than the big rig here. And there's no equipment that you can put on the front. This is just for pulling. So you got to be aware of that when you buy it. Don't expect to be able to stick anything on the front. And then, of course, you have your normal ones. When I looked at tractor mods on the mod places that I go to, they're pretty much the generic mods. I didn't see any John Deere's or anything that you can't necessarily get in the vanilla game. So they haven't started doing a lot of other mods yet that I could find. There's getting to be a few of them out there, though. Anyway, they got some sweet tractors here. Tippers, I looked at. Tippers, sewing machines. What else? Yeah, the harvesters. I didn't look at the beet harvesters yet. And potato harvesters. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, you got your big one, your medium one, and your baby bear, your mama bear, and your papa bear. But anyway, something to look forward to. New equipment. It's always fun to get. I tell you, with these smaller fields like this, that New Holland combine is just gonna one or two passes and that field will be done. And I haven't necessarily looked at the map. See, looks like 22 is pretty good size field. 16's not too bad a size. 15 and 16. If you're comparing them to the ones that we have, the biggest one I have is field number 30. So if you compare, 22, 27, 16, 15 to that, they must be pretty good sized fields. 34 looks like be a pretty good sized field. 35. Now, I haven't looked this map over, but talking about forestry, I was on the Westbridge Hills map, messing around, just taking a look at buying the equipment and looking it over for the forestry career path type thing. And I couldn't find, I drove all around the map. There is a lumber yard, but I couldn't find any place that looked like a big patch of trees that you could cut down. I didn't look that hard because that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to just look the equipment over. So I didn't necessarily take the time to drive over every inch of the map looking for trees that you could cut down. But I didn't see any patch of land that looked like a forest that you could cut down. There may be one on this map, I don't know. That place right in the middle by the heating plant, that looks like it's pretty forested, and up above the grain elevator, there looks like a place that has quite a few trees. may have to splurge $1,000 and buy a chainsaw and run around the map and see if I can cut trees down on other people's property. But the reason why I kind of thought that that perhaps it was a crop that you planted is if you look at the equipment, and let's go to forestry. If you look at the equipment, you've got a stump cutter, you've got a trailer, you've got a planter, which is leading me to believe that, you know, you're going to take a piece of plowed land and plant trees. Okay, and then you've got this picker-upper thingamadobber that you pull off of a tractor. You've got a chip cutter. Break trunks into wood chips. Ah, that makes sense. You'd cut the trees down, the logs, you'd sell the logs, but you still have stumps. So you take that and chip the stumps up. So is this the same thing? This machinery cuts tree stumps. It cuts them. Does it chip them? I don't know. That one chips them. Wait, whoops. That one. Breaks trunks into wood chips. And then, of course, you had the big equipment, the Ponsse, the buffalo, for picking up your logs. And then, of course, this is the big thing everybody's seen in the videos that gloms onto a tree and just cuts that sucker down. So that's pretty much what you got. So it kind of led me to believe, I don't know if this is the fact, that you would purchase a piece of land and instead of planting wheat on it, you plant trees on it and then harvest it like a crop. And again, I could be mistaken, but I think that's what the game's going to work like, is treating it like a crop that you plant and harvest and sell. That being said, as soon as I get the money, I'm going to take one of my pieces of land and plant some trees on it. And I think that we can do this in a systematic way. Like I said, it looked like when I added up the minimum of the smaller equipment, not the big Ponzi stuff. That's, you know, for when you get a ton of money. But the very first thing, you know, to plant trees, you know, to pick them up, to cut them, you'd cut them with a chainsaw. You only need $1,000 for a chainsaw. But I don't think trees grow overnight. So I think what you could do is or this is my plan anyway, is to go ahead and plant your wheat and barley and whatever crops you're going to be harvesting, and buy a tree planter. This guy's done. This guy's done. Okay, buy a tree planter and plant a section of trees, and by the time they grow, you'd probably have 3 or 4 harvests out of the way, and have a little money to buy more equipment. So you could kind of do it as you go. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see, how much did the tree planter's only 26,000, so I've almost got that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this next harvest, and then I'm going to buy one of these tree planters. And once you buy the tree planter, you have to go to the garden center, and you buy pallets of trees, and you load them up on this tree planter, and you just run it just like one of these planters or seeders. And so I'm going to take one of these plots, maybe the smaller one, maybe this one right here, and just plant a ton of trees on it, and then we'll take the others and keep harvesting whatever it is we're going to harvest. Wow. I had 99% seeds left in that. I planted that whole field on 1% of the seeds I had in that tank. That's kind of amazing. Now I'm getting confused too. I don't think this is seeded. I don't know. Doesn't look like that, does it? I guess I could tell if I do this and see what I've planted. 24. This must be my farm. I'm looking at 29, 30, and I'm planting that. Yeah, 24 is not seeded, so I might plant some trees on it. Not this time, but next, on the next go round. Let's get this guy fertilized. I don't know if there's any reason why you wouldn't fertilize right away. I don't think it matters. I hope, anyway. I hope you don't have to wait until the crops are up to fertilize. Let's see. Let's lower the sprayer and hire a worker. And then it looks like that's about all I can do right now. I sold all the crops. God, this equipment is so dirty. Oh, what did I do? Didn't mean to do that. I can't stand it. I can't take it. Okay, first of all, before I buy one, let me go back. I'm gonna buy a washer. I want to see my equipment clean. It's just bothering me. I'm not OCD. I just like my equipment to be nice. Okay, first of all, I need to find the place to put the thing, because once you purchase it, it's gonna go way off. And let's see. This might not be a bad place, right up in that. Right up in here. I got to keep it out of the way for my equipment that I'm running to the fertilizer. I could put it up by one of the sheds. I could put it right here. Maybe up here. I could put it inside. How about if I put it right here? I don't know if you can move it. I want to leave this area clear for equipment, for staging, I suppose. And I don't want it in front of those. I suppose it wouldn't be in the way if I put it right at there. Let's do that. I'd probably make a mistake, but oh well. Wouldn't be the first one I ever did, right? It's placeable, and we can't be placed here. What? All right. What if I don't want to place it there? Why can't it be placed there? It's too close to a building or something? Oh, great. All right. Didn't do me much good to try to find a place to put it, did it? If it won't let me place it anywhere. Well, I could put it here. Is that much of a hill? Not really. It's not really much of a... Well, it is a little bit of a hill, isn't it? Oh, this is silly. And I can't put it here. I could put it over here. Working at the car wash. Well. Yeah, I don't want it up the farmhouse. Keep the equipment down on the farm. Yeah, that's too much of a hill. Well, I could put it here, but then there's a hill around here. Or I could put it here, or I don't know what this little building is for here, but I could put it right there. Ba-bum-bum. Ba-bum-bum. Well, let's zoom in here. Take a look. Yeah, I don't want to put it close to that field. Now, I don't know what this building's for here. Yeah, that's kind of in the way. There's nothing I'm going to be doing here. So I suppose I could put it right there. I could just kind of place it here. Let's rotate it around. And pop it there. Cool. Let's do the combine first. Beacons and flashers. Dirt and beacons and flashers, oh my. Yeah, this isn't too bad a place. I don't know what else I'd be doing right here anyway. Okay, so we come up to it and hit the... Oh, look at that. Does that look like good hot water? It's steaming. It's steaming. Uh-oh, it's getting clean. Now, for... realism's sake, I'm moving it around, but basically all you gotta do is just point it at it and sit there and hold it, and it'll do the whole dang thing. So that's clean, but what about the equipment? Yeah, so you want to kind of do this just for realism's sake. Is it even working? Yeah, it is. It's working. It was just really dirty. I mean really dirty. Whoa. Taking a long time to clean it. Wonder how far you can get away. Yeah, look at that. Looks like a brand new rig now. All right, clean combine. Gotta love it. Let's do one of the tractors. They got pretty dirty too. This one's close by. Now, it'd be sweet if the trailer filled up with water, wouldn't it? I doubt if that's going to be the case. The tractors seem to be more easily controlled with the controller in this game than... If you remember when I was driving rigs in 2013, I was always saying, God, that's sensitive. Geez, you know, I barely touched the thing and it'd go all over. These don't seem to do that. Wow, you can even see the lettering on it now. It was so dirty before. How dirty those tires get. Wonder if it cleans the inside. Wow, looks like a brand new trailer. Kind of army green though. Alright, let's get up here and look inside. Ooh, it even cleaned the inside. Oh, that's sweet. That is sweet. Let's see, let's take a look at the weather. It doesn't look in the near future like it's going to rain. It looks cloudy, but it doesn't look rainy. I want to leave a tractor dirty for when it's gonna rain, because I want to see if the rain cleans it off. In Professional Farmer 2014, that was the case. If you could either wash your rig at the gas pump, or you could wait until it rained and it would wash it off, wash it clean. Uh-oh, spray rig done. What are you doing? Stop. Oh, wow. I don't know what happened. Did he finish? I hope he didn't. No, we still have quite a bit of fertilizer, but he didn't get turned around. He must have got stuck up in the trees. That's not good. I'm gonna have to watch him. And the cedar. Yeah, see, I was talking about this and at these tracks. I like this because it looks like you've been working. It's just, I just like it. All right, it's time for you to have a bath. It's not even Sunday. I'm curious to see, we always get a plow. In 2013, I'd never used the plow. Except for when I was creating a field. You know, like if there's a field of grass and I wanted to make it harvestable, I would use the plow, of course. But, okay. Let's start with that. Oh, I didn't notice that had reflectors on the ends. Alright, that doesn't seem to be cleaning it off. Either that or it's really, really, really dirty. You don't suppose that's part of the tractor, do you? Well, let's hit the tractor. I want to see the mud come off. It just kind of disappears. I want to see it dripping off. Be a big mud hole right here. That'd be cool. Okay, so the tractor's clean, but why is the weight not getting cleaned? I don't know. The weight is not getting clean. I wonder if I have to drop it off. Let's let's unhook the weight. Oh, what am I? Ah! Don't do that. Stop. Stop. There we go. Alright, that's unhooked. Let's see if it'll clean up now. Now it's getting clean. That's kind of strange. I don't know why you'd have to disconnect it. Alright, let's clean the equipment. Hey, look, it's blue. Who'd have known? Who'd have thunk it? Alright, there we go. Another clean machine. You ever notice a clean machine even runs better? It seems to run smoother to me. Not really. But in real life it seems to. Okay, let's see how the sprayer's doing. Is it done? Did he finish? No, got stuck in the trees again. Oh, he must have hooked a tree too. Suppose I'm gonna have to do it myself. But that's okay. I got nothing else to do right now. And we should probably... looks like the seeder's still moving. Not quite. Not quite. I was thinking that maybe we could get it in one swipe, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Turn sprayer on and go. Alright, I'm going to finish this up. We'll end the episode here. I'll finish spraying, finish seeding, and when we come back we'll do another harvest. And I hope you all have a good farm day. and I'll see you next time.